Hey everybody. I have not been on for a long time. I haven't even sat in this seat for a long time. And look at this. There used to be a microphone in there. All right, so we're going to take a look at um, we are going to take a look at what is right in front of you. Okay. So this is for anybody who oh, all right, I'm gonna read the cards that fell. This is what is exactly in front of you. Okay. Oh, the 10 of coins. What is exactly in front of you? Okay. The 10 of coins. What is exactly in front of you? The Empress. What is exactly in front of you? The Six of Cups. What is exactly in front of you? The Ace of Cups. What is exactly in front of you? The Six of Wands. What is exactly in front of you? The Two of Swords. What is exactly in front of you? The Knight of Coins. Y'all, I know you ain't coming on here without saying hi. Y'all must be new. Okay, I'm gonna wait until some old timers show up. The fuck is going on? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So I have what is exactly in front of you. All right. The first card is the Ten of Pentacles, which covers right now. Then what lies directly over you is the Empress. Wow. The next thing that is coming before you is the Six of Cups. It looks like for financial, if this is a financial reading, it looks like you might start selling something you used to sell. What's right in front of you? The Ace of Cups with the Six of Wands. And then it leads to the Two of Swords and the Knight of Coins. So, what does that mean? It looks like this is a financial spread because of how it's actually structured and the progressiveness of it. So some of you are doing really good. Some of you, there's a lot of love around you. You came up with this card, the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, why did it drop? Huh, that's interesting. The Ten of Pentacles, that's your current energy. And so I'd say within the next week, like what lies directly ahead of you, it looks like you're on this path to long term wealth energy, like legacy, stability, assets. Is anybody selling a house or is anybody buying a house? Um, right in front of you, you're going to be thinking about sustainable income. You're thinking bigger than quick cash. Uh, you're going to be thinking about how to just make money last. This isn't how do I make $500. This is how do I build something that's solid with that Ten of Pentacles energy. This is directly in front of you. This could kind of be like the main energy that's around you right now is how do I build something that's going to last? You're thinking about sustainable income. All right. Now, the good news is what is covering you right now is abundance. The mother energy, I see a lot of nurturing around you, or you could be nurturing others. People see you as this pillar of goodness. They see you as this really good vibe, really good energy. Like you bring really good, nurturing, loving energy. And the Empress can also represent creative income. It could represent a feminine brand, nurturing based business, audience based wealth, right? This could be courses, groups, speaking, coaching, YouTube, digital products, something you grow. The Empress doesn't grind, though, she attracts. So this is something where people are going to easily come to you because maybe because it's something that's really needed. Like when I started doing this tarot channel, I didn't have to look for an audience at all. They came to me because tarot is in demand, so you might have something that's in demand. With the Empress here, your money could be tied to your voice, your personality, your experience, your ability to nurture or guide. Oh, uh-oh. Hey, Tia. Hey, sweet Jensen. Candy's back with me. Own Our Own Beautiful is back. Hey. Hi, Aquarius. How you doing? How you doing? All right, so we're going to continue with our financial spread. Yeah, so for some of you with the Empress here, this could represent a woman too. This could represent your wife. It could be saying that some of you are going to be getting married. This is a very strong partnership. I see you really nurtured. Okay. A lot of you are going to feel a lot of love. And I don't know if this is the love that you have for yourself, but this is going to be, for those of you who attracted this reading to you, this is going to be a real good couple of weeks, couple of months ahead with the Empress crowning you. Um, it's your voice, your personality, something about your experience, something, you might be making money from something that you really do well or that you know a lot about. All right. It looks like you're going to start selling something you used to sell, or you're going to start working someplace you used to work, or somebody is literally pregnant. Anybody pregnant in here? Okay. But this is looking like a financial spread to me. And I just said, what is to come next? So it does look like for some of you, I see a home and a wife, like a home and a husband and children. For those of you that resonates with, I see somebody from the past coming back too with the Six of Cups. But anyway, I see you returning to something familiar with your finances. Like if you used to sell insurance, you might start selling. Oh, that's what I'm doing, huh? Returning to something familiar. Wow. I see you selling something you've done before, returning to an old offer, repackaging a past skill, revisiting an old audience. It could also mean like revamping something from your early career, something you do naturally without effort. I see something emotionally meaningful. This is not brand new energy. It's like a revival energy. Okay. So next we have the Ace of Cups with the Six of Wands. So for some of you, this is an immediate opportunity because this combo is powerful. The Ace of Cups to me is always a new love. So somebody new, and it looked like they finally. So I see somebody fine coming to somebody's life. I don't know, baby. You might meet them at work, child. I don't know, child. But the Ace of Cups usually represents a new emotional beginning. So I don't know what's going on with you or what's going on with me, but emotionally, you're about to be on levels emotionally that you've never been on before. And then I see public recognition and traction and visibility. So I don't know if you're going to be doing Facebook ads, if you're going to be on IG, TikTok, if that even matters to you, because I don't give a shit about that. So if it matters to you, you might be, kind of like out there, or you might even visit an old dream and really prosper in it. The Six of Wands could mean that you're sending your information out to the publishing house, you know? Maybe you are putting a book on Amazon or something. Something is getting ready to have notoriety or be seen by a group of people or your boss or something, you know? Oh, you were just talking about doing Facebook ads yesterday. Okay. That could very well be you then, right? So I see with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands together, there's a new offer that gets attention. There's a heartfelt project that's going to gain a lot of support. Something that you genuinely love that people are going to respond to. And this is not hidden money, this is visible money. So, some of you in the weeks to come, maybe even the months to come, you could be launching something publicly. You could be even going live, announcing something, starting a group, could be some type of speaking opportunity, relaunching an offer. Whatever it is, it gets applause. But I see the block here is indecision. Like, I see you hesitating. Is this the right move? Should I go bigger? Is it too soon? What if it doesn't work? The Two of Swords says you already know the answer. You just don't want to fully commit yet, right? Who am I talking to? But the final answer to this is the Knight of Pentacles. So I see steady money coming to you. It's not viral, it's not explosive, it's not overnight millionaire, but whatever this thing is, it's consistent, it's reliable, it's slow growth though, but it's sustainable. So I see reoccurring income. Some of you might even get a job this week, right? You might get unemployment. Anybody tried to, hey, Basha. Yeah, you might get unemployment. Anybody trying to get unemployment, right? This is a client base that builds gradually. Some of you could be selling a home. I see something that pays regularly over time, and this is right in front of you. This is the opposite of chaotic finances. I haven't been here in so long. Look what I found. The microphone. Where the fuck is this? I don't even know how to plug this shit in anymore. Excuse me for cursing. I don't even know anything about this room. It's been a year since I even really been at the table. Um, so what does this mean financially for those of you who drew this to you? All right. Again, the cards are the Ten of Coins, crowned by the Empress, uh, um, clarified by the Six of Cups, near future, the Ace of Cups with the Six of Wands. You're about to do something you're about to launch something in the next couple of months that you are masterful with. Like, you know what the hell you're talking about. If it's human resources, you know it. If it's math, you know it. If it's coaching people to stop stuttering, you know it. Okay. And it's something that's been with you for a while, and it's just going to be ready. It's just time to launch it. And it looks like, it looks like with the Ten of Pentacles, you're in a long term wealth mindset. And it looks like your money is going to be coming from creative, feminine, nurturing energy. All right. You will likely revisit or relaunch something you've done before. When you launch it or offer it publicly, it gets positive responses. But I see that you hesitate here. But if you commit, it grows steadily and reliably. Any questions? So the real message here is what I see lying before you. It isn't quick money. It isn't win the lottery. Aw, that's so sweet. Is this a different lice? Oh, live. Yeah, this is definitely a different live. Definitely. Um, so this isn't win the lottery. This is build something real, build something aligned, build something you've already proven you can do and stick with it. It doesn't feel like hustle energy. It feels like relaunching some type of concept you had, relaunching a structured group, going back to work at the as a truck driver, going back to Amazon, relaunching some type of offer, repackaging something you've already built. So for some of you, I don't see a new random idea in front of you. I see you returning to something and refining it. What's Frida? I don't even know what Frida is. Okay, so let's see what next group of cards come out. Okay, what next group of cards come out? What is in front of us? What is in front of us? It looks like emotionally you guys are going to be doing really good. Does anybody have a business? Anybody trying to get a job? Or you guys want to hear about love again? What do you guys want to know? Want to know anything about work related? Okay. Eight of Coins is coming in slanted, is coming into the side. Hmm. It's not right side up and it's not reverse. But this is a job. Oh, you want to know? You're trying to restart up a business. Oh, you are, sweet Jensen? That was for you then. What does it mean when the card comes in sideways? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to answer that. Okay, partnership with an Aries. Would it be good? Okay, let's get some business. Uh, let's get some business advice. Okay, let's get some business advice for those of you who are trying to restart up a business. Okay, let's do business advice first. Okay, what business advice do you have that will help us be successful? What business advice do you have that will help people who are just restarting their business be successful? What business advice? You're trying to restart up a business. What business advice do you have? Wow. Wow. Okay. Hmm. 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 Mm. Mm. Look at this. I wonder. Oh, there's the microphone. All right. All right. So the first card we have for what business advice does the ancient tarot, which is full of wisdom, and I really respect and love the tarot, and I always will. But what business advice is it giving those of you who are seeking business advice? The very first card is the Six of Wands, and it says, "Stop shrinking. Stop shrinking." hmm It's saying, "Stop shrinking." Uh, you must be seen. Whatever this business is, those of you who don't want to be seen, I don't know why it's saying this, but they're saying, "Stop shrinking and claim your expertise." Stop shrinking, claim your expertise, and vibe off authority energy. Stop acting like you are trying something and position yourself like you're already doing this, right? It seems as if, who am I talking to, right? Oh, you're so welcome, Drea. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, for those of you who are restarting a business, are you listening, Capricorn, Luciana, Sweet Jensen? This is for you all. And anybody else who's trying to start a business? Oh, Drea, I remember you. Are you the Taurus? Okay, you're listening. Okay. So, how do you guys feel about that? It says you are the strongest when you speak boldly, when you announce things confidently, when you take leadership publicly, and when you go live. This is not quiet money. Whatever you are trying to get out there and do, it looks like visibility gives you momentum. They're also saying integrate, don't scatter. Some of you might have seven ideas running at once. Blend what you already do, not like tarot card reader or career coach or, finance and business. Do a cohesive ecosystem. Um, like self-esteem and career alignment, dream job coaching. Blend what you do, blend it, try to blend it together. Don't do one and another. Does that make sense for anybody's business? Thank you so much, Drea. That is so sweet. I appreciate that. I guess I'm gonna pin your comment. You guys, if you want a reading, you know how to get it, don't you? You just contact me at 470-835-7099. That's how you get a reading. Makes sense? Makes sense, huh? You have three ideas running. You're welcome. You were supposed to get a reading, Luciana. You didn't follow directions. Did you see me fussing at you? All right. So this is the number you called for a reading. What are we saying here? What did we say? Um, oh, yeah. You need to blend everything you do. You think that, oh, I sing, but I also work on self esteem. No, it's like you do career development and self-esteem and the tarot. And, like they're telling you to that if you blend it, you will have no more fragmentation. Okay. Um, with this Eight of Cups here, this is really critical. And it's saying you cannot build the Ten of Pentacles while emotionally attached to people who drain you, projects that aren't aligned, jobs that crush your nervous system, offers you secretly resent. So, your business advice is to detach from what no longer fits your evolution, not dramatically, but quietly and strategically. Detach from what no longer fits your evolution. Does that make sense? Integration, integration. That's right. All right. Now, the next business advice we have here is the Page of Pentacles. This is the card of small beginnings. They're saying to don't overbuild. Instead of a full academy and 53 groups and 10,000K premium ladder, try one paid pilot group, one focused offer, one audience segment. With the Page of Pentacles, I'm kind of getting test, refine, scale. Test, refine, scale. Like be a student of your own market, right? Test, refine, scale. And it looks like some of you might need to do a little bit more research. Is that what this is saying? Ah, thank you, Drea. You really liked your reading, huh? Thank you, girl. I'm glad. I'm glad you liked your reading. So, what are we saying, you guys? Test, refine, scale. That's the advice, but you don't have to do this. Now, listen, advice number 2 is build for legacy and not likes. Build for legacy and not likes, right? When you build your business, think about how you can build this in a way to where it can run itself or that, somebody else can run it for you. Build it with the idea in mind that, well, this represents legacy. This is long term structure. The Ten of Pentacles talks about creating systems that repeat revenues, right? Programs, create programs, but programs that can run without burning out or burning you out. They said you might even think about intellectual property. This is saying think 5 years, not 5 weeks. Think 5 years. Like, would I still be wanting to do this 5 years from now? And if I wanted this to run 5 years from now without me, how would I need to set it up? This is the advice that you're getting. They're saying you want recurring income. So you want some type of hypothetically like a structured curriculum, repeatable transformation, right? Um, Now this is really odd that we got this card. This is a warning card. It's the Five of Swords, and it represents ego conflict, unnecessary battles, winning but losing. The business advice is do not try to prove yourself to doubters. Just don't. Just cut it, right? Don't fight with people online. Don't compete emotionally. Don't build something out of revenge or comparison. And most importantly, don't make reactive decisions. If your motivation is, I'll show them, you'll lose energy. If your motivation is, I'm building something real, you win. So far, you need to be visible and claim authority. right? And they're saying that, look at this, they're saying you need to claim it. This is what I can do for you. This is the transformation that I can provide for you. And they're saying to go out, they, to don't be no, little nice lady about it either. Oh, thank you, Twinkle. That's wonderful. Good. Yeah, so they're saying that when you go out there and start your business, to be visible and claim authority, we clean carpets and we can clean out all of the pet urine smells effortlessly and easily. Okay. The next thing they're saying is to integrate your talents into one brand. You do, like for me, it's the tarot, motivational speaking, vocational help, self-esteem integration. Yeah, they're saying the more that you integrate your talents, it looks like the more you will stand out. And they say to, at the same time, walk away from draining attachments or draining type of jobs. You know what I mean? Like if you are a fashion stylist and you're working at the water company and you're just having to deal with all those personalities, if you can set up your finances in a way to where you can leave and do something else for 6 months, they're saying do it. Some of you are financially able to take the time to really think about what your next move is going to be and do that. The next thing they're saying is to start small and test instead of overbuilding in the beginning. How do you guys feel about that? You're welcome. Start small and test instead of overbuilding. The next advice is to build slow, structured wealth. Like think 5 years from now. Like I'm going to start this today, but I want this to grow over time. Now, who was this for? Avoid ego wars and reactive decisions. Who is that for? Avoid ego wars. Oh, I guess that could really kind of be for me and my girlfriend. I don't know. What do you think that means? The advice is given you is avoid reactive decisions, right? It looks like from what I'm seeing, you are ready to scale, but only if you stop proving and start positioning, right? Like build from purpose and not build from wanting to win. Because it looks like that the Five of Swords says that that difference matters. Okay. All right. What would make your business undeniably successful? What would make your business undeniably successful? Should I pick up those cards? Yeah. Let's pick those up because those were some great cards and let's put them back in the deck. All right. So for you business owners, what would make your business undeniably successful? What would make your business undeniably successful? We like that, huh? What would make your business undeniably successful? All right, I'm going to have you pick the column now. Column 1, column 2, or column 3. Oh, that's great. You're welcome. Pick column 1, 2, or 3. Hey. Oh. Oh. Mm. Mm. Okay, 2. Two, two. We got two people that chose two. Come on, let's get some more votes. Three, we need somebody to break the tie. What would make you irrefutably successful? Okay, two, is that it? I'm going to count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, we have one, two, three, four. Four. All right, two wins. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is Two of Wands. It looks like planning. Two of Wands represents planning. At the bottom of everything you need to do, it looks like you really need to sit down and plan. Okay. Just come over. All right. Remember, this used to be a microphone. Uh, wow. Huh. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Okay. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I see from the gate, and then I'm going to go in depth. Okay. It looks like what would make us irrefutably uh, successful is knowing who our competition is and offering what they don't. Okay. It also looks like knowing this is the Three of Swords, your customers' pain points, right? Like if you know what the customer's pain points are, and then you provide them with community. Oh, I think I'm talking to a microphone. Like if you know what their customers' pain points are, and then you provide them with community that can solve that, that will make you irrefutably successful. It looks like some of you, whatever business you're starting, it looks like you don't know what your customers' pain points are. Like you might think you know, but you might want to do some research on what your customers' pain points are. Okay. Like for instance, um, I wrote a book and I got it. It's getting edited now, right? And one of the books that I wrote, I didn't do any, what is that called? Research on the client's pain points. I just said, this is what you do. And it just so happens that, what I wrote a book on and what they're actually struggling with are two different things. I was like, oh man, I wish I would have known that. Um, so, for instance, um, I mean, does anybody have an example of that? You know what I mean? When I say that, like, I was like, well, this is how you get your resume done. And they were like, well, I know how to get my resume done. My issue is knowing what direction to start in when I really want to do what I love to do. I was like, oh shit, I needed a chapter on direction. So it looks like if you find out your client's pain points, you will be exceptionally successful. All right. Um, like, give me some things that you guys do, and I can give you some examples. Like, this one guy, he was a pizzeria owner, and he wrote all these books about being a pizza owner, but that's not what the pizza pizzeria owners were struggling with, right? Everything he was talking about wasn't what they was trying to hear and what they had issues with. Their issue was having to work at the pizzeria for 80 hours a week and not spending time with their families. That was nowhere in his book. But when he found out that that was their pain point, he started to create a course that taught them how to create systems in their pizzeria that will enable them to not have to be there that long and instead, be at home with their families. Are you guys understanding? It looks like knowing your client's pain points is going to get you really high. All right. It looks like there are three different. Three there's three different three cards. Okay, there's the three of coins, there's the three of swords, and there's the three of cups. So this business will succeed or fail based on collaboration and emotional maturity, right? So what will give you irrefutable uh, a place in your market irrefutably is learning how to work with others and being mature enough to work with others. Okay. The very first card is the Wheel of Fortune, right? And this is moving when momentum is present, pivoting quickly, not being rigid. You must treat the business like a living thing. If something shifts in the market, you need to adapt real quickly. If something, um, if an offer isn't converting, adjust quickly. So the will says your success is really going to be tied to flexibility, not stubbornness. This is what will make you irrefutably successful is adapting real fast. Okay. All right. It's COVID. I can't go out and give live demonstrations. So let me hurry up and get a Zoom account, send the emails out, tell them I'll be on Zoom Friday and show the demonstrations and show them how they can pay online. Okay. So your success is tied to flexibility. Okay. Nine of Swords, master your anxiety and self esteem. This is big. It looks like irrefutable success is going to require us is going to require emotional regulation, not making fear based decision, not oh, this is catastrophe, normal challenges. Like you cannot spiral when a launch is slow, or assume that silence means failure, or panic when revenue dips. Anxiety will try to sabotage your consistency, but your success will require nervous system discipline. So you might need to get you some bud, girl. And if you don't smoke now, somebody ought to tell you. Better get you some weed, child, and smoke that shit. Ah! Oh, God. All right. Another thing is one of the things that will help you to be irrefutably successful is when you understand that conflict is inevitable. There's going to be conflict. It's funny because my mother, every time she had conflict, she stopped a business. Oh, okay. Every time my mother had conflict, she would stop her business, right? Like she was making cakes for a while, and one of the cakes had mold in it. So the lady decided that she didn't want to order from my mom anymore. And my mom was so hurt that she never made cakes again because of that one time that an order went bad. She didn't know how to talk to herself, you know. And then one time, my mom, she was working as a wedding planner and she was doing so good. And then she came across this one customer that didn't like her work. And she was so hurt that she never got back up again and went back, you know. But she's all right. She married somebody rich and she lives in a big fine house. But still, I just feel sorry for her. All right. So conflict is going to be inevitable. And as a business owner, the cards are saying that if you and I were to just accept it, there's going to be differences in vision. There's going to be different egos. There's going to be competition. There might be power struggles. Irrefutable success. Irrefutable success requires clear roles. Okay. Irrefutable success requires clear roles, clear authority, right? Remember, don't try to be liked. Don't, why are you trying to be liked? We're not trying to be liked. We're trying to help you with a service or a product. And of course, we want to be polite and cordial and civil. But they told you to come out with a bang, like I am the authority. I know that if I spray your house with my roach spray, you are not going to have any more roaches. Or, I make wigs. I do this good. Can't nobody do them like me. They are priced accordingly. I am the authority over here. So they said that you need to understand that you are the authority. Now, if everybody thinks they're the CEO, you lose. But friendly competition is fine. And you need to know what your competition is doing. What are other people offering? And how much do they charge? And it looks like a part of your success is knowing what your competition is doing at all times. All right. What else is the key to your success? The Three of Pentacles. This card is the blueprint for success. And it's saying that clear systems, respecting each person's expertise, feedback loops, define roles, right? This is professional collaboration. And to me, what that means is you're going to have to pay professionals. It looks like you're going to have to pay the professionals what they deserve. If you need a bookkeeper, you're going to have to pay that. If you need a business coach, you're going to have to pay that. But it looks like you will be successful by doing that. If you need, somebody to draft up the architect, I don't know. You need to pay everybody, who you can afford, and everybody does their works. But it looks like define roles, respect for each other's expertise, very clear systems, documented processes, and feedback loops. All right. It looks like some of you, it looks like the way to master to get into your field and master it is being able to solve problems. Okay. Knowing what their wounds are, what their disappointments are, knowing what's not working and having a solution, bringing solving solutions, right? There was another lady who was trying to breastfeed and work at the same time. And then she started talking to women who were breastfeeding to find out what their pain points were. Like what were their pain points with trying to work and breastfeed. And then she found out what their pain points were and then came up with the solution and then offered it as a course. I believe she charged $5,000 for it. See, if you do enough interviews to find out what people's pain points are in your industry, you can charge whatever the hell you want to charge if you have the solution. It looks like also you need very clear business agreements and writing, right? Um, and do not expect your business to heal personal wounds and know the pain points of your clients. The last card, as far as what would make your business irrefutably successful, is the Three of Cups community. Whatever you do, honey, your success is going to come from building community, creating belonging, celebrating small wins, publicly appreciating clients and partners. It looks like whatever business you have is going to grow through referrals. So you need to reward people who refer you. Yeah, exactly. What, Lynn? You try to avoid what, but it's inevitable, right? So build community, create belonging, celebrate small wins, right? It looks like your business is going to grow through shared wins. This is not a solo empire, it's a community centered model. So, what cards do we have? The Wheel of Fortune, adapt. Nine of Swords, you have to go real strong with emotional regulation, right? You need to have some type of resolution for conflict. You need to expect it and start having some type of system to how you're going to handle disgruntled customers and expect that. Expect it. Just go into the business expecting that there's going to be problems. Thank you. Right? Expect it. Um, be prepared to pay other people for their expertise. Be willing to share and collaborate with others and pay them. You have to be willing to invest in your business. If there is somebody who can do your LLC and you don't have to be bothered with all that paperwork and you can afford to give them $75, then do it. It looks like the more people that you hire that are professionals that you pay, right? It looks like the better your business is going to be. It looks like it's through collaborations that you do very well. Knowing your client's pain points and then offering community. You got to take the good with the bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So what did you get out of that? That's what you got out of it, sweets. You got to take the good with the bad. So, what should you do this week to get on top of things? All right. What should you do this week to get on top of things? What should you do this week to get on top of things? What should you do this week to get on top of your business? Those of you who are trying to start a business, what do you need to do this week to get on top of things? Hey, mamas.
Hey,
You in Florida?
I was on. Yeah, I was on there for a little while.
How come you didn't say nothing?
Oh, cause I didn't want the young ladies to start talking.
You didn't want them to start talking.
I didn't want them to start talking in the background
Oh, oh,
and
okay.
coming out and coming around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And guess what?
Huh.
I'm stuck in Florida.
You stuck in Florida?
We supposed to get some bad weather. I got airfare booked for tomorrow at 1:00, 1:30, and we supposed to get back at 4:30. And then I got airfare booked for Monday, so I was just trying to see if something was going to come through.
Okay. You want a reading?
Please.
Okay, I'm on YouTube now. I'm gonna call you back when I'm off of YouTube.
All right, what's up? Well, is there any way I can call you back so I can make sure they ain't around?
Okay, what time do you want to call me back?
What's good for you?
I don't
I would say
know.
maybe 5:30, 6:00.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Remember I told you guys about that millionaire who I read for every day? She was sitting at the beach. I know that's right. How much does a website cost? AI can do it, websites now. That's what you got? Keep pushing? Okay. The Tower. That's what we need to do this week. The Tower. All right. What do we need to do this week? It says we need to tear down the old structure. Okay. What do we need to do this week? Wow. Okay. Huh. What do we need to do this week for our business? What do we need to do this week for our business? What do we need to do this week for our business? Okay. These turned around. Let's see. Somebody breaking up with somebody? Did somebody, oh my God, did a relationship end? Did somebody lose their job? What do we need to do this week for our business? What do we need to do this week? Miss Matters, what do you want to get a job? I mean, what do you want to start a business doing? How much does a website cost? It looks like you can get a website. It looks like, well, what's that called? Wix charges $19 a month. All right. All right. So, what do we need to do this week? What do we need to do this week for our business? 2,500. Oh no, you can go to Fiverr and get it done for like $150, and it'll look real good. You ain't gotta do all that, girl. Go to Fiverr, get it done. All right, you guys, interestingly enough, the first card to what do we need to do this week to build our business is the fucking Tower. The Tower and the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So something is going on emotionally. It looks like this is not a go build Canva graphics week. This is a clean house internally, or the foundation cracks later, right? Like this card is like the Tower, the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Did anybody lose their job, or Anybody, what's going on? I don't know whose energy is probably a Scorpio. Scorpio energy always takes over the room, right? Oh, you're a licensed therapist interested in conducting sessions online. Just go to Psychology Today. Yeah, Psychology Today, and get one of those advertisements, right? So who feels like they need to clean house? This is like an emotional detox before expansion needs to happen this week, right? It looks like with the tower here, some of you might need radical honesty, right? Is this idea structured or just exciting? Are you really aligned on this vision? Are you clear about the revenue model? Are you secretly competing? Are you feeling like you don't deserve to be taken care of? And so you're just grasping at straws to find a quick way to make money instead of trusting. If anything feels unstable, you need to address it now and don't avoid having uncomfortable conversations. The Five of Swords, what you need to do this week, you need to kill the ego wars early. You need to clarify who makes final decisions, clarify money splits, clarify intellectual property, clarify roles, no passive aggression, no silent scorekeeping, no I'll remember that, clean it up. The Five of Swords could also represent like losing a job, being laid off, and having your emotions and your feelings about that. Or maybe a job or business that you had before, maybe it just fell apart, child. Some of you could have had a business partner that just did you dirty, child. And you're still having some type of emotions about that. What happened here? Okay. Some of you could have gotten evicted, or you're welcome, right? Um, I don't know, but something emotional is going on. And they're saying that you really need to address your emotions this week. It really doesn't look like it's time to move. Okay, remember we saw the Four of Swords? Some of you were here for the other reading. Okay, there was some type of disappointment. If there was some type of loss, setback, or expectation that didn't happen, lingering hurt from something else, you cannot build from resentment, right? If someone feels overlooked, unheard, or insecure, address it directly. Otherwise, it leaks into the business, right? So there's some type of emotional work you need to do this week. Did something come to an end? You might need to write a letter to write a letter and burn it and say, I release you, I thank you, I depart from you in love, I depart from you with no hatred. I do feel sad, but it's over now, and I lost that business. It didn't do well or whatever, right? It looks like something needs to be fully over. It could be an old job identity, a side hustle that was draining, a draining obligation, or even a mindset of what if this fails? This week is closure energy, no half exits, right? Next, oh, um, the next is the Seven of Pentacles. Evaluate before scaling. Okay. Don't launch if you're not really ready. Check your energy and see if it's really time to go forward, or is it time to just kind of rest, right? How many of you need to rest? You're always on what, Miss Matters? How many of you just need to rest, right? Um, it looks like this week you need to kind of reduce the load or you'll burn out, right? Stop carrying everything. Stop trying to go right into starting the business. Stop trying to this card shows someone that's just overloaded, struggling to move forward because they refuse to put something down, right? It looks like, quite frankly, from what I'm seeing, you just need to chill this week. I mean, you can do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Because you're grown and stuff. I'm just saying, if you're just trying to see what the cards have to say, I feel like you shouldn't launch if things aren't really ready with the Seven of Pentacles. Like review the offer, review the pricing, review the structure, review the workload, and really ask yourself, is this sustainable? You didn't miss it. You can still come on live. I'm on live on the other channel. I'm live right now. What are you talking about? Um, Patience beats premature exposure. And the final answer to what you need to do by next time, by this week, next Saturday, is the Empress. Prepare to birth, but not force. By the end of the week, you should kind of focus on getting clear, getting aligned, getting nurtured, getting grounded. The Empress doesn't rush, she prepares the environment before giving birth, right? So, you might need to have a hard conversation with yourself. I don't really know. But this is foundational week. Damn, what is going on here? This is foundational week. This is not marketing week. Yeah, Ebony, did you have a question? I think that's about enough. We're going to call this business reading. All right. I appreciate you too. I'm just chilling, really. I don't have nothing else to do. Um, yeah, so it looks like we have to deal with our emotions this week. You want a reading on your emotions? Looks like, looks like this week you just need to kind of chill and breathe. Looks like you need to go for a walk, take hot baths. You might even need to cry. You might even need to go get a massage yourself, ask your partner to touch you. Some of you need to cry. All right. I don't believe you have to have a gift in order to read the cards. I don't think that. I think you just have to have a good memory. Oh, you want to go into the emotions? Okay, I'm going to make that another video. I'm going to end this.